Hi there, and welcome to this week's Single Step. Simple steps to take one step every single week in leadership that are going to give you compounding benefits. Start small and it just builds from there. Today I wanted to talk a little about procrastination and one area in particular. And I want to start this off with an old childhood joke. How do you eat an elephant? And as anyone who's had a kid go through preschool, you know that the answer is you eat it one bite at a time. Now, as a leader, you have a lot of elephants. You've got big projects. You've got difficult conversations or situations to deal with. You've got lots of responsibility, and in the case of some days, you just need a whole lot of motivation to get going. Now, here's the trap that everybody falls into with their elephants, and this is how it ties into procrastination. They feel the pressure. They wait. They plan some more. They get more information. They say to themselves, I'm almost ready to start. Or they worry, I don't know how to get started. Now, here's the message for today. You don't need to see the whole plan. You need to know what the next step is. I'm going to say that again. You do not need to see the entire plan laid out in front of you. It's nice, don't get me wrong, but all you really need to know is what the next step is. And this goes for any point in a project or task that you're going through. You need to know where the next bite of your elephant is and take it. Uncertainty and fear of failure magnify when the issue is most important because the stakes are higher. But when you act, you learn. It's like moving through fog. You see further the further that you go. And it creates momentum. Think about the first 15, one of the first, actually the first single step in this series. How much easier was it to finish tasks once you got them started at the beginning of your day? Whenever you're stuck, and this is the key for procrastination, oftentimes it's just being stuck. Think to yourself, what is the next thing? What is one step that I can take? Just one thing that you can do. Things don't always get easier with more time and with more preparation and with more planning. The situation I always say to my clients is, what if you didn't call that person in the afternoon like you were kind of intending on doing? And then the next day, they're out sick. And then the next week, they're off on vacation. And then another person is off on vacation on your team. This is why so many things stall in the middle of summer, is because everybody's out taking vacations. Find excuses to act, not to wait. Almost any action that you take towards your goal or to further the project is better than no action at all. So on to the exercise is very simple. There is something that you're hesitating on because you aren't sure. So what is the simplest action that you can take? It might be a project. It might be a meeting that you have to work through. All right. What is the simplest thing that you can do? Schedule the meeting, work on an agenda for the meeting, make a phone call in relation to the project. There is something that might be stalled that you have. All right. Some project that is rolling and then it's stopped. What is the simplest action that you can take to get going? Just one thing. I want you to write down 3 things that are stalled or that you're hesitating on or that you've been procrastinating on. Now focus on just one thing that you can do. It may not even be the next step in particular. It may be further down the road than that. But take one bite of that elephant. Take the smallest bite and see what happens. I hope you enjoyed this particular single step. Next week, we'll tackle something else. Thanks so much, everybody.